Because the times.
Woke up this morning thinking about
Those summer days.
best friend got caught up when I stayed in Douglasville. I'm doing something I felt by myself. Mama caused me drama and I wanted to leave a better blue.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Shout out to my boys in Chicago. My boy Cole, his girl Liz. Shout out to him. Y'all see the the hats right there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's get into this drama. Something happened. Meg Thee Stallion thinks we're stupid. I want to see what's going on. I'm curious. I was kind of lost. So shout out to my boy, and let's get into the video. I'll be sure to like and subscribe, and another artist reaction is coming. Stay tuned.
What's poppin', y'all? It looks like some new things have surfaced regarding Megan Thee Stallion, and it's not her terrible freestyle that she decided to hop on Instagram Live and demonstrate, but it's of a concert that she had coming up, and she canceled it. It says here, Megan Thee Stallion has canceled a Friday concert at 713 Music Hall, quote-unquote, out of respect for...
I seen this. I was just like, okay, like that's... I thought they wasn't doing performances. A lot of artists just stopped in general because of that, so it wasn't really a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying?
victims of the Astroworld tragedy that killed 10 people last month in Houston. Out of respect for the lives lost in Houston earlier this month, I've decided to cancel my show at 713 Music Hall on December 3rd, she said in a statement to the Houston Chronicle. Houston is still healing, and it's important that our community be given the appropriate time to grieve. My heart goes out to all the families that are suffering during this difficult time. Megan was to be one of the first dozen performers at the 713 Music Hall venue that is part of Post Houston, formerly the site of the Barbara Jordan Post Office. Tickets went on sale last month. Now let's look at when this was announced. And the article that announced it was on November 4th, and it says Megan Thee Stallion will take part in the inauguration of the 713 Music Hall venue, one of the first dozen performers to take the stage. The Houston rap star will perform at the venue on December 3rd, with tickets going on sale at 10 a.m. November 8th through the 713 Music Hall site. It's always special to come back home and perform in front of my OG hotties, Megan said in a statement. I can't wait to take the stage and celebrate the grand opening of 713 Music Hall. It's going to be unforgettable. A really important thing to note is the dates here. It was supposed to happen December 3rd. She canceled it a couple of days earlier, this week. Monday, Tuesday, doesn't really matter. And then it was announced November 4th, with tickets going on sale November 8th. When did Astroworld happen? Astroworld happened November 5th and 6th, I believe. Now, why did she wait this long? A lot of people, the automatic assumption that people made was, hey, the ticket sales wasn't looking too good, and she canceled it because of low ticket sales. We always see whenever rappers or artists cancel shows, they never say, oh, ticket sales, we have low ticket sales, because that's really bad to say. They usually say something along the lines of, oh, I've got family issues, complications, this and that, some other excuse. What better of a convenient excuse to say I canceled my show in my home city because of this tragedy that happened? I care so much. I think we need to grieve.
You know what I would do if I had low ticket sales? Like low when I was like a popular artist and I got low ticket sales. Whoever went to that concert, I would play them just about a lot of unreleased music. And have like some type of technology. I know it has something out there. I forgot the name. I don't even know the name, but where it's like it blocks off all Wi-Fi in the area, in the location, in the arena. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you can't access your data and nothing. It's a big blind spot. So you have to stay there, or like have a company that takes your phone in the entrance. And yeah, like real talk. Like I'm not one of those people that be like, oh my god, I'm falling off. I'm like, hell no. I got a loyal fan base that appreciates me and bought the tickets. They gonna get the best of the best. Look, if that was me that got low tickets, I would literally shake everybody's hand and take a picture or like give them an autograph, something. Every last person, whatever they have, autograph, free merch and all. I don't care if it comes out of my pocket. Like me, I'm one of those people that want Tario. He loved his fans. He took care of his fans. If his fans came up to him saying they shaved their lives were changed, their lives were saved, they was doing stupid stuff, and they started listening to my music, and they said, "Man, you made me think a lot better. I appreciate it." That's all I need, you know. I don't need all the money and just like money and stuff. It is good just for the family to grow, just so I can have generational wealth, have a company that could change something in this world. You know, that's just about it. I don't really need $50 billion. Like that's not my end goal. Some people end goals are that, and I ain't mad at it. You know, it's just it's I don't know. But let's get back to the video.
It's honestly, it's beautiful, magnificent PR. It doesn't get better than that. Do I think that's the case?
Still shout out Meg Thee Stallion.
I'm not sure, but I'll give evidence or information that would suggest that to be a possibility and reinforce it a little bit. Number one is, why did she wait so long to cancel the show? Like I said, her ticket sales went on sale November 8th. Astroworld happened November 5th and 6th. By November 7th, there were already 8 people dead. Maybe they thought, hey, in a couple of weeks, it'll be cool. But it's been weeks. I mean, over 3 weeks that she could have canceled the show. And she didn't cancel it until a couple of days earlier. The capacity for this venue, 713 Music Hall, is about 4,400. Well, I think they said 4,450. Let's just bump it up 4,500. Maybe Megan Thee Stallion couldn't sell 4,500 tickets in her home city of Houston. That wouldn't look good on her behalf, because let's keep it real. Megan Thee Stallion, that specific venue, it looks like is all seating. It's not even an area where people can really group up and crowd surge can happen or something like that. So that wouldn't be an issue. Never mind the fact that Megan Thee Stallion's music nor the way that she conducts her concerts are even conducive of anything like that. We would have seen videos of it. They would have used it as promotional material back when labels and artists wanted people to look at their fans in a certain way. So I don't think that's the issue of them worrying about somebody getting hurt. She said it's because the city has to grieve. I don't know what that really means. How long do they have to grieve? When can another show happen? 713 Music Hall, interestingly enough, this concert was organized by Live Nation. But from when I was looking through, when you go to 713musichall.com, it looks like the venue itself is owned by Live Nation, because on the bottom of the website, you see Live Nation's logo. It would be different if it was just them organizing the event. So it seems they own the event place and they're organizing the events there. Maybe they didn't want to be associated with that in the same exact city and potentially have something going on or somebody get hurt or something like that, considering what they're going through right now with all of these lawsuits. There's a bunch of different explanations that could be had. I personally think if Megan Thee Stallion wanted good PR and to cancel this, she would have done it the week that this was all happening. Because everybody started, you saw SZA pointing out people at her show and saying, hey, I hope you're okay, this and that. You saw all of these artists start to point at people, and they got good press for it. So if Megan Thee Stallion just wanted great press, she would have canceled the show the first week, or maybe even the second week that the ticket sales were out. That's what leads me to believe the likelihood is way higher that there were low ticket sales and they wanted to find a great excuse. And what better of an excuse to have this big old heart that wants to let the city of Houston grieve for these 10 people and a bunch of people that got injured at Astro. When Megan Thee Stallion has absolutely nothing to do with Astroworld, is not affiliated with Travis Scott in any capacity, never done music with him. They've never even, I don't even think they've been photographed together or even seen together. So it's kind of dunking on someone who's in a low point right now just to cover up the potential possibility that her ticket sales weren't looking that hot. I don't know if there was a place where people could see how the ticket sales were going. Fortunately, that would be taken down right now. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think this is the real reason she canceled them? Do you think it's because she had low ticket sales? And if not either of the two, what do you think was the actual reason? Because I don't believe this is just the only reason. On top of that, do you think it would have looked poorly on Megan Thee Stallion if her being as popular as she is, getting all of these awards, having all of these big songs, doing all of these collaborations, getting all of these mainstream looks, if she couldn't even pack out a 4,000 person venue? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe.
I see where he's coming from. He's like, I think she won the album of the year, or I think that was Cardi B, one of them. I forgot who, but that like it doesn't make sense how certain artists, I see this, that be like always winning these awards, but they can't sell stadiums. J. Cole, he never wins an award. Last few tours he on, stadiums, minimum stadiums, like you know the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Georgia, stadiums. Donda, stadiums. You know, like I'm just saying, even Kendrick Lamar, world stadium around the world, stadiums. He didn't do local venues. I bet he did on his free time or like downtime, but he didn't do it a whole tour of local venues and shit. Like a few thousand, hell no. 500,000, yeah. A lot of 100,000, yeah. They made a lot more money. I don't know. I just tell artists, don't put music out there that don't put low vibrational music out there because it's only gonna stay relevant for so long, and people gonna grow out of that. Put music out there with your heart and your soul into it, and really like what you put out there. Just don't put out something that you think will sell. Put something out that you really like. Like if you really like, if you really like, if Mick, okay, if let's say a new artist, right? A new dude artist. He really likes talking about the trap. Well, I would tell him, just don't like talk about how many ops you gonna kill, how many people in your block, how many shooters you have. Talk about the trauma of everything. Talk about he died. I don't want to die. I'm scared to die. I can't sleep at night. My mama be scared. The old folks in my neighborhood can walk down the street without getting harassed and robbed. That's stuff I say you should talk about. Talk about how people will look at y'all and be like, y'all need to change and pull yourself up by your bootstrap, but you can't. Like Andre 3000 said, a dolphin's gonna shake his fin in or out the water. So that basically is like you could tell him what he should do, but he gonna do what he has to do in order to survive. And if you're not gonna be able to provide him with something new, a new way of thinking, don't say shit. And the artist, he should be talking about a new way of thinking for his neighborhood. I'm going too deep into it. I'm overanalyzing. I just want y'all to know, as an artist, the fall off is real. Look at Lil Pump. That being said, shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. I hope she's doing well with her dude. If I was Meg Thee Stallion, I would still perform. I don't give a fuck what no one say. I paid for it. Like, real talk. Congrats, I know she graduated college as well. I'll just let everybody that went to my concert, give them all free merch, preview songs, all types of shit. Like, that's stuff I think about. I'd be creative as hell with that. Like, okay, no one wants to buy my stuff. It's okay. Small concert. I tell everybody, it's okay. Shit happens like that. There's nothing wrong. Art should live forever, right? Peace.
Mario the poet.